Mallorca 2, Barça 2. Barça dropped points, and it feels like it's never a normal day in this football club. But by the way, big up to everyone. We'll do a quickly match review and let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Drop your comments and let me know what went wrong today. I will be sharing my screen in a minute. Big up to everyone. Make sure you keep supporting the channel by smashing the like. New to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Looks like every time something goes wrong with Barca, also goes wrong with my Wi-Fi because again, once again, I don't know why my Wi-Fi keep playing up again. But yeah, look, people, let me just quickly share this up quickly. I'm probably going to do about 20 minutes live stream. If you got any questions, please make sure you leave in the live chat. As you can see in here, the stats means nothing. But look, did we deserve to draw points today? Yes, absolutely. We waste another in the first half. We waste the first 40 minutes, and then we probably, most likely deserve to go, 2-1 half time. The chances that we had in the last 5 minutes, and then we conceded just before the end of first half. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the greatest goalkeeper in Barcelona history, my goalkeeper, but was very, very poor today. Unfortunately, he's also a human. We all make mistakes, but yeah, he was very, very poor. I don't know what he was doing in both of Mallorca goals, but yeah, we were going to be talking about that. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts. Look, it was a very weak game once again. Like, I know we come back against Celta, but we should have lost that game. In a normal day, we would probably have lost that game. In a normal day today, we would probably have lost the game too. Um, we've got a good squad, like I said, a better squad than last season, better squad in the last few seasons. I think, looking back a few years back when we last had, a very good squad. And we saw again with, we'll be talking about Yamal coming in the second half. Ferran Lopez as well, who scored a second goal, equalised for Barca. I mean, there's a lot of quality on this Barca squad. But then when you look at we having a lot of problems, right? We're having a lot of problems because we're conceding silly goals. We're giving so many spaces away, which is something that Xavi has to work on. But I'm just going to quickly give my thoughts from the first half into the second half, just a quickly one because like once again, honestly, I do not know why my Wi-Fi is poor. But be up to everyone. People, make sure you smash the poll. Let me know if you still think Barca going to win La Liga. Let me know your thoughts about this game. Just drop your comment in a live chat. Just say hello. The mainly thing in here is let me know what you think went wrong. The lineup, players' attitudes, what went wrong from the first half into the second half with the changes as well. Look, just a quickly one, right? As I basically have just said, we dropped today and we was lucky again. We wasn't good again, once again. Um, Very poor performance from almost everyone today. Felix, look, this is nothing against Joan Felix, but against Thai teams like this with a close block, he really struggles, right? And Felix against Celta was nowhere to be seen basically until the last 15-20 minutes. João Felix today once again, but this is where Xavi needs to, like we saw in the first half, Balde wasn't getting close to João Felix. That midfield, Oriol Romeo, Gavi, and Gundogan, they was all over the place. There wasn't connection between them. There wasn't connection with Barcelona attack, which we struggle, right? We and Felix, Felix will only appear in games which when he has someone to open spaces for him, he has someone to connect close to him, which he struggled again today. That's 2 games. This is why I said I said this lots of times. I think Felix is going to be good for Barca. Felix will suit Barcelona style of football. Felix is a good player, but he's very inconsistent, right? And how many games he's been at Barca? 5 games. One he only come on, then the other 4 games. But when you look 3 games, 4 games, but when you look at Joan Felix, 2 games so far, it has been very inconsistent, right? So yeah, people call me names when I say, Felix is inconsistent just because Felix score goals and stuff. Look, once again, it's nothing against Felix. I think he's a good player, but yeah, he's inconsistent. He needs to improve. He needs to improve his game, especially against teams like this. But which that is down to Xavi as well, and down to the team to help him. And yeah, I apologize for Wi-Fi again. I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with it. Let me just quickly go in the live chat. Better than a lost, but not a good game from us. Absolutely spot on. Look, I take this point any day long. Obviously, I'm not happy. We are Barcelona, right? It's like I've just said already, and you actually messaged me at halftime. You said that, brother, is never a normal day in this club. This is why we the most special club in the world. But look, my thoughts on the game was we wasted the first 40 minutes. What was Marc-Andre ter Stegen doing? What was he thinking with that pass? Like everyone was like, Oriol Romeo wasn't even looking at the ball. And Balde was far away. I don't know what he's doing. That was a big, big mistake, right? From Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The farce of, you know, 2 mistakes, which cost us the 3 points today. But yeah, Mallorca wins 1 a fully deserved. There was clause in every space. They looked much better as a team. Our midfield never turn up apart from Gavi, which Gavi was very good in the first half. I said this on my Twitter that Gavi was Barca's best player in the first half, which he was the only player who was trying. He made some good passes as well. It was open spaces. He was just trying. So Gavi was good in the first half. Apart from Gavi, I don't think anyone was good. Yeah, Rafinha was also trying, but the problem is with Rafinha is that Rafinha tries too hard sometimes. Yeah, he scored an amazing goal. Very good ball from Gavi. What a finish by Rafinha. But then straight after, like I mentioned, we could have gone a half time winning, right? And then straight after, I don't know how he missed, right? Seems like he did the impossible. Yeah, the impossible he made into possible, and the possible he made into impossible. This is Rafinha, but I think the two best players was Rafinha and Gavi, but Gavi all day long, right? I don't know what's going on with Gunningham. Yeah, Gunningham is playing. He's not consistent, and Gunningham seems like to struggle in some games, especially against teams like this with blocks, which you know. This is down to the team. This is down as a team. This is down to Xavi, right? And yeah, we wasted the first 40 minutes. Mallorca was the better team, deserved to go on a lap. Big mistakes. Our defenders like Joan Cancelo was never to be seen in the first half. Balde was just all over the place. And you clearly saw there wasn't any communication between Inigo Martinez and Ronald Araujo, which basically is the first time they played together. Inigo Martinez hasn't really played too many games, but look, that defense was just all over the place. There wasn't communication between them. There wasn't communication between them and Marc-Andre ter Stegen and the midfield. Like the midfield, there wasn't any communication and connection with the attacking players, which we struggled for 40 minutes. And then after that, all of a sudden, we equalised with Rafinha. What a goal, by the way. What a goal. What a play by Gavi. He looked, he saw spaces and stuff. Good ball and great finish by Rafinha. But otherwise, I can't be too loud today because it's too late and I've got a massive headache as usually. Barca is the only thing in this world that will always give me headache, will always stress me, and it's the only thing that will actually kill me one day. But look, after that 40 minutes we equalised and then we had chances. Yeah, we did have one before that, Ferran Torres, which I don't know how he missed that, but Ferran Torres is a number 9. Yes, I agree to rotate Lewandowski, which Lewandowski needs to rest, but what would you risk against Mallorca, which is a tough place to go? Yeah, they could just go beat by Granada by 5-3. They did not had a good start of the season, but Mallorca is always a tough team to play, and this kind of teams will always turn up against Barcelona. Which I would understand if that was a home against Cadiz and stuff. Yeah. Rest Lewandowski, play Ferran Torres on number 9. Yeah, I would understand that. That was for me the first mistake that Xavi made. I think you should have started Lewandowski. I don't care what anyone says. Even if we have won the game, if you know me, you know that I would say the same thing if we had won the game. It's the same, like, I still think Barcelona's going to win this La Liga. That I don't think I got any doubts that we win in this La Liga. I know we're going to improve, which we have as a team, because individual, we amazing. Like I said, we have one of the best squads for a very long time, and we have so many talent, so much depth in the squad, right? But we need to improve. We need to improve as a team. We're making a difference as an individual, which we saw that come back against Celtic. There's so much quality, which they're making a difference. Once again today, both goals that we score was the only two good things that we've done it today. Was from what? From the talent, from the talent that we got in each play. Individual, yes, but as a team, we've got a lot to improve, especially our defense and midfield as well. Look, not Frankie de Jong, we struggle. I knew we struggle. I said I was worried. I wouldn't be as much as worried I would be like last season, because the squad depth is so much better. But let's just quickly, before in my review in the first half, going a live chat, Ferran Lopez, Yamal, and Gavi played great. We need to trust in La Masia, absolutely spot on, and they was really good. So excited. I've mentioned about Ferran Lopez lots of times. Yeah, I mean Yamal. I strongly believe this kid will be Ballon d'Or by 2029. Something else I've said so many times, and also Gavi. I call him overrated before. Yeah, I had reasons, because Xavi was just wasting his talent on a left. You know, Xavi was playing him in the wrong position. Now we've seen in the last few games, Gavi plays in the midfield as his actually natural position. We're seeing all his talent, which is a lot. Gavi is an absolutely a talent player, but we must to not waste Gavi talent. He's a different gravy in that midfield, and yeah, Gavi was brilliant. But in that first half, with the chance of Ferran Torres, and then Rafinha score, and then we had a few more chances. We had Rafinha, we had I think it was João Felix and stuff. We could have come back. We could, yeah, João Felix, what a save, by the way. We could have come back, but then all of a sudden, again, I don't know what that midfield was doing. Oriol Romeo, I thought if he had a little bit hair, he may would have cleared that one out, but the ball went straight. There wasn't any communication between Ronald Araujo, Inigo Martinez, and also Andre Ter Stegen. What are you doing, my goalkeeper? What are you doing? I will always be on your side. I will always back you, because you've done so much for my club, and you're the greatest goalkeeper in Barcelona history. But today was probably one of the worst games with worst mistakes I've seen you made for a very, very long time, or since you joined Barcelona. But look, we all humans, we all make mistakes, and yeah, two big mistakes, which was I blame everyone, but mainly, of course, Ter Stegen, a top world class goalkeeper like Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. You would not expect him to do this kind of mistakes. But look, goalkeeper life is like this. You make mistakes, and then you will go and improve. And like 2.5 time, I thought Xavi would bring in straight away Lewandowski. I would straight away bring in Lewandowski half time, and I would replace with even my Ferran Torres or Oriol Romeo. Once again, let me say this again to make it clear, right? This kind of games, I didn't think Oriol Romeo had a bad game overall, but he did not had a great game. But we're wasting. It feels like we're down to 10 men most of the games when we play against teams like this, Mallorca, Getafe, Cadiz, and stuff, because we do not need Oriol Romeo. Yeah, I do understand we've got players injured. Pedro is injured. Frankie de Jong is injured. But he could have tried something else. If he wants to rotate, Xavi could have tried something else. But Oriol Romeo will not be important on these kind of games. He will be important, some games to come on in the big games, he will be important. Yeah, not these kind of games. These kind of games, asking for players like Oriol Romeo. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. But anyways, Xavi made another mistake at halftime. Should have changed. He didn't. He didn't wait too long, few minutes. Then he brought in Lewandowski. He made a few changes and stuff. And then let's talk, but still, we wasn't great in the second half. Yeah, João Felix hit the post, which that was a good chance. So unlucky from João Felix. That was his best moment of the game. I know he had that shot as well in the first half, which Mallorca keeper saved, but look, it wasn't a good game from João Felix, but João Felix come off as well. But let's talk about that Yamal penalty. Is that a penalty? Yes. So now that is a tough one. For me, that is 50-50, right? Why do I think that penalty is a 50-50? Is a 50-50 because look like he slightly just touch on Yamal, or one of the Mallorca players touch on Lamine Yamal, basically, slightly touch on his toes. Plus, as Yamin Yamal was going down already, he got down too easily. Let's be fair in here. Yamin Yamal went down too easy. But then when he went down too easy, obviously, the same Mallorca player on the back of his feet. And for me, that's where I think that should have been a penalty. I gave the ref the decision, which, 50-50, but VAR also did not help. But look, this is La Liga refs. There's not point staying in here and crying about it, right? We've done too many times because nothing's going to change. And you guys know that I don't like talking about refs. It's something that I don't know. I always been like this, right? I always been that kind of football fan that I do not like talking about politic stuff, what my club goes through, and now if they got money or now about referees. I just like to talk about the game. But for me, yes, I would probably say the ref should have gave that as a penalty. But then look, all of a sudden, Yamin and Yamal come on, Fermin Lopez. What a difference these two kids made. They're so excited. They've got so much talent, and what a player. Yamin Yamal should have been, in bed, probably watching Barça at home in bed, get ready for school. But the guy is just spreading magic in every field in Spain, in La Liga. What a talent. He made a difference. Look, he come on, the game got tight. He was once again, he made a difference. He opened so many spaces. He was doing something that, Rafinha could not do. I'm not saying Rafinha was rubbish. No, Rafinha was okay. Rafinha tried, but Rafinha cannot break. Sorry, pardon me. Rafinha cannot break players, taking one-to-one as easy as Yamal. Yamal breaks this kind of play. This is what I said against Celtic, Yamal should have star and stuff. This is the kind of games where when you get blocks like this, teams like this with 5 defenders, with a tie block, this is when we need players that actually got skills, players that has technique one-to-one. We saw Firmino, Fermin Lopez coming on. We saw Yamal coming on. These two guys just spread magic. They made a difference. Then we start creating a few chances. Then we equalize with what apply from Yamal and a ball from Rafinha, and then 2-2 from Fermin Lopez. Absolutely adore this kid. I remember watching him in a friendly game in El Clasico against Madrid when he scored that golazo with his left foot. What a player. But look, overall, then we try at the end. We start dominating the game even more. But then Mallorca was creating a few chances. Conde come on. He's different gravy when you got Conde and Ronald Araujo or Christensen, which, Xavi decided to rest today. I do agree to rest, but rest at home, right? Don't rest away. Do not rotate away to a place where, yes, this is the first time in the last 11 games that we dropped points against Mallorca, but last season we struggled against them and we did not deserve to beat them last season. Last season, we beat them 1-0. I remember Lewandowski score, and we struggled on that game. We was very, very, very poor on that game. And yeah, just to quickly finish off with my review, then I will share the screen quickly, got to show the lineup, and straight after this live review for the Barca game, I will be doing a video. Straight after, I will be recording a video with players rating. I will be giving Barcelona, every player that played today, I will be giving a rating on them. So make sure you stay tuned, check it out. Probably be about 10 minutes video. So I will give my rating for every Barcelona player, only for every Barcelona player. It's going to be a quickly one straight after this live stream, which will take 10 minutes, then to upload, be about half an hour. So stay tuned. I will be sharing the screen. But yeah, like I said, you know, at the end, we tried. We had a few moments, few crosses in the box. Yeah, I mean, Yamal was trying as well. It was also, he was trying again. He was keep trying. He was making a difference. But it seems like we never had anyone there. But look, overall, I just think a draw was a fair result. But if there was a team should have won today, I'm not going to go through the chances really, which Mallorca also had chances. We probably had slightly the better chances because, you know, like Felix hit the post in the first half, the keeper, Ferran Torres and stuff. But then they still had good chances. But overall, I'm talking as a team, which as a team, Mallorca was better because we still have to improve as a team. So yeah, guys, that is my thoughts on Mallorca 2, Barcelona 2. Let me just quickly share the screen. As you see the stats in here, showing up the lineup and also La Liga table as it stands right now, which we're still top of the league. But Girona is coming, Madrid as well, game in hand. But yeah, that was our lineup today. And then the players that come on in the second half, which was Roberto Lewandowski, Conde, Yamal, and Lopez. But like I've mentioned, with the lineup, we should have done something else different. We should definitely not rotate as much. It doesn't feel like we rotate. Well, when I say rotate, I mean, yeah, Lewandowski should have start. And yeah, for me, also, Christensen or Kone should have start. Inigo Martinez only played, I think, was like 15 minutes in La Liga so far, something like that. And this is not the right games to rotate. This is not the right games to rotate, but this is the right games to not play Oriol Romeo. This is the right games, which we're wasting a player. That's just me. I'm not sure about you guys. And we saw how poor was that midfield. But yeah, look, people, that is my thoughts on the game. Live reaction in here from Football Ferreira. Really appreciate the love and support. Yes, you guys can tell I'm upset. Of course I am. I've got a massive headache. You know, this club is just, this is the only club in the world, like I said, is this the only club in the world that it just seems like we never have a normal day or a normal game. This is Barcelona. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Barcelona. This is why we are very special. Visca Barça, hoy y mañana siempre. Really appreciate all the love and support. Guys, apologize once again for the bad Wi-Fi. Some reason, which I do not get. Honestly, I do not get. But look, God bless you all. If you haven't liked this video, please make sure you do on your way out. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. And straight after this live stream, I will be recording a video quickly and post the video straight away with Barcelona player ratings, which stay tuned because you're going to be surprised with some of the ratings I will be given, and I will be straight away uploading to YouTube. God bless you all. Ferreira will be back as always. God bless you all. Thank you. Vamos and Visca Barça sempre. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Always. And we win in La Liga. Don't worry. We win.